Hey, how's it going, everybody? And welcome. We're going to be building down here today in Enshrouded. Nestled up against this really big dragon fossil. Nice little frozen lake. And I'm going to be building my house right back here. So I guess first thing I need to do is level it a little bit and get rid of these trees. So let's get to it. And there we go, trees are gone, except for those two, because I think they'll be able to stay with what I'm planning. I'm gonna level this little area out a little bit, and I don't know if I think I have to pick these, can't remember. But anyways, I'm gonna level this, and I'm gonna leave that little rock formation there with the tree on it. I think I can do something cool up there with the elevated. Yeah, I think this will work. One staircase here. Back to this. I want this to kind of blend in a little bit. There we go. Have an entrance here. For this area, not sure what I want to do except for this. I want to kind of have it going down this way. Does this work? I'm not sure. Might be. That's a little too much. Let's go back with the smaller steps and see. Yeah, that'll do. Perfect. I basically want to have access down here to the little dock over there and the lake. Have a little nice viewpoint maybe. A few more little stairs. Oh, I forgot you slide in the ice. I'm gonna go with the granite to keep the dark look. There we go. I don't want this to go back like just a few. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. This should work. And I'm gonna do any side rooms with this floor, so let's go ahead and get some of that going on. 3, yeah, right there. Do a little room here. And once I get these going, I'm gonna get the supports up, and then I'll work on the rest. But for this, I think I'm gonna have it come outside basically. Maybe not quite that far, but I'm gonna have it come over and be kind of part of this, so see if these stairs work. 1, 2, and back to this. Let's see. I like this. Got to get rid of this a little bit though. That'll work. And I get to keep the tree there. Snapping. Yep. No snapping for now. This will work. Wonder if I can snap once I get them in there, though. Either way, the point is to leave this little edge out here so I can put some detail. And I'm probably going to make a few custom windows, so let's see, this one's a little too far. One of the best things about this game, to be honest, is the fact that you can be so precise and custom when you're doing all this stuff. That works. And let's go there. That'll work. These kind of look like balconies, but they're either going to be somewhat of a balcony or turn them into a room. And I think somewhere I'm going to have to build a fireplace, so I might build that like here and make use of this little empty space. I've yet to build one from scratch, so we'll see how that goes. And wait, did I might have to back that up one. Easy. There we go. See, that's kind of a good example. How it sticks out anyways, but don't want it to be the wood. I'm going to use granite or some kind of stone, I think. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Once I have these walls down, I'm gonna figure out then where exactly I want the thing to be. Should probably start using some of these smaller walls anyways. Especially over here in the corner. Yeah. Make my life easier. And let's see. I didn't line those up, did I? Remove big wall. Let's go. Oops. And here. Now, how do I do the pillars? Use the granite, and let's see. I know I'm going to have them up for supports, but I don't know if I want to put them like on the inside as well. I don't know if the game wants to put them on the inside. There you go. Yeah, I kind of like that. Check that out, by the way. Look how beautiful that is. Especially with the dragon in the background. Let me not get distracted though. Otherwise I'll be here forever. Alright, we're all done with those, so I'm gonna knock out a couple doorways really quick. And knock out a little space here for the chimney. And then I will be right back to it. Probably have to go crawl in my cave and sleep. Let's see, what's the center? I guess this. Wait, should I even do center? Do it offset a little bit. I don't want to take up too much space from where the fireplace is going to be. Alright, this works. It works. I'm going to make it a little taller though. Yeah, that's better. Okay, for this area back here, this is going to be a room, so I'm going to extend it one, actually. And I give it one of these. No, one of these. So it has its own little fire pit or whatever. Right here. And then the rest back to the wood. Beautiful. Let's see. I actually don't need it that big, so let's make it like half. How do I do half again? Yeah, these little blocks. Granite. There we go. That's better. Alright, so we got the door, we got the room. The roofing, I'm gonna have to figure out. Alright, and let me knock out a place here for the fire. Oops. Alright, guess that's all we're doing for now. As you can see, it gets really, really dark. Check this out though. Got a little hidey hole to sleep in. Beautiful view of the sky. Alright, I think I'm gonna have this extend out, so let me play with that just a little bit. I haven't built one before, I don't know if I said that, but I do know the general idea of how to build them. Let's see, we got that. So the fire would be like here, and the chimney's gonna come out a little bit. Yeah, maybe one more, and then I'll start going off with it. There we go. Let's not do that though. Let's do don't know exactly what I'm doing, but let's just keep at it. There we go. There we go. Does that work? Close enough. You know what? I can actually just fix that problem myself. There you go. Perfect. One more. Okay. I like it. For now, I'll just leave that there, and then when I start working on the second floor, I'll raise it where it needs to be. But yeah, I have a little fire here. So, let's see. Right here, maybe? Alright, let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Doesn't take away too much from the house, and it gives us a little bit of walkway to mess with. Alright, let's see. Pretty sure that's level, but not even. There we go. Now let's try the door. Make sure it's up high enough. I guess that's as high as it goes. And while I'm at it, let's knock some windows out. I think I want them to be that way for now. I'll figure out a better way if I come up with one. There Guess now I need to get the walls going for this room. At least the same level as the rest of the building. Those going right here. Yep, perfect. One more. Might have to figure that out. Use the little piece, I mean. There we go. And more here because this isn't gonna fit. So we're back to the pillars, and let's go ahead and get the granite back. Get the supports going up for this as well. And beautiful. Let's go ahead and get this small wall. Go ahead and run it up a little bit so I can see what I'm working with. There you go. Attach it here so it sticks out just a tiny bit. There you go, come on. Perfect. So this one has the frame around it. This one does not yet, but I think I'm going to give it a little frame really quick. Let's just start here. Beautiful. Now let's give it a little finish. And it's all level with the next floor. I think my next step is get this place right here level. So I'm going to use this beam. And let's go with, you know what, let's go with the granite. Turn snapping off. Let's see, first person. Sometimes first person helps, but it's new, so I forget it's a thing. So right here, we'll have it on the corner. There we go. So for roofing, I actually have these things. Let's see how they do. Granite shingle. Can I? Anything that doesn't line up, I'll just come back through and like fix it. But for now, let's get this and let's go with that. Yeah, I like that. So we're gonna give the bones of this house granite all the way through, I think. I can just have this connect to the second level. There we go. Yeah, this will work nicely. And let's get this going here to connect it. Beautiful. Alright, so let me fill this in, and then we'll see if we need to raise the supports or not. Let's see, do I want that? Let's see. I think I'll just leave it like that for now and then come back to it. And for this back here, let's see if we can get the roof to go. Here, let's do this first. Come on, connect for me. And then we'll come back to it. Pretty sure that connected. Get the small little piece. Did that work? That'll work. Let's see if I can do the edge piece now. You know, it wants to do that, and that is fine by me. Not everything has to be perfect. Now the only thing I need to do is climb back up there and fix the chimney. And back here. Yeah, let me get this granite and see. Close enough. Off camera, I added this little section as a test because I'm gonna have this foundation run all the way around, so I'll probably knock that out. Also, you're gonna see a few decorations pop up. If anybody watches the other stuff I do, I've mentioned Kaida a few times. She basically decorates everything I do, so you can go check out her stuff. I'll definitely have it linked. And for this, I think I'm gonna continue with these things and have them stick out just a tiny bit. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. And then back to the single, just so it's not floating. Get it supported. Perfect. And I kept forgetting, but I finally have some of these now. So some of these open places are going to be basically fenced in like this, and never used this thing before, but I saw them in a house when I was exploring, so I thought they were pretty cool. Basically something like that to give the idea, and I'll finish those details off after I build it. And so this thing I'm working on, I decided is going to be like a gazebo thing. So it'll be open, fenced in, little fire pit here, and I think it'll look pretty. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. So let me see what I can do with the roof. I haven't really used these. Maybe I can get them to work if I stick them the right way. See if that goes. Oh yeah. Make my life a lot easier. Let's see, this way. Am I doing it right? Beautiful. I love it. And since I have that, I may as well finish the fence really quick. Alright, so this thing came together quickly. I'll probably go ahead and round off the foundation, and later on I'll finish detailing it with more fences and wherever the roof needs to go and whatnot. How about this? Let's get these on first. See how that goes. There you go. And this side. There you go. So I want this to kind of be basically how it is with the nature. So I'm not going to put like underground there. Probably will go ahead and put like one piece here though to round it off. There we go. Now back to this. Alright, now that we have the foundation all the way around, may as well run some pillars up and get the support for that now. I think I want them to just basically match what's already here. And let's see, let's get this going. I think just for a little difference, I'm gonna put this kind of wall right here. Yep, I'll fill this in. Just go with the pillar and get that out of the way. There we go. So here and here. And before I forget, I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the door. Kind of like that. Might leave it that way. Yeah, this will work. I'll just run this one right up on the edge and then give it some different support as needed. Is that right? Doesn't look right. Might have to bring that in a tiny bit. There we go. And now for the door, I'll use this one. We want it to go basically into a custom door. I might not even use actual doors, to be honest, since the game doesn't have any base rating or anything like that. There we go, that'll work. And let's fill this in. I may as well wall this piece off too. It kind of works out anyways. So there's going to be an entrance here. I think I'll wall this one off. Might just leave that kind of open how it is, and then let's get this going. I think this will be a good way to close that space off. And there we go. And let's see with the pillars if the conifer gives it a little touch or not. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's see if I should do this side. Yeah, I like that. Let's go ahead and get this going. Yeah, perfect. See if the roof will kind of fit in right here. Let's see. No, not quite. Let me check that it's not running through the floor. Oh yeah, beautiful. Okay. So I wanted to leave this open. I think that'll work pretty well. Have a little coverage for it. Not sure about this piece here. Let's see what I can do. Maybe I can just run the pillar up and give it some support. Close enough. By the way, check this out. I put this table in for scale, but I really like this. Having your fire pit accessible like this, where you have to make your own little fire. Oh yeah. And then your little flame goes and boom, it's beautiful. Now that I'm on this point, I need to figure the roof out, so I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and start with this one. Alright, I have that. I think I need to go along the other side and fix it. Let's try it and see. Yeah, that connects better. Alright, you know what? That kind of works. Let me chip out this piece here if I can. Alright, that'll work. That's good enough. Let's see, where should I start it? Let's do this side. Have it be connected, but there we go. That works. Let's go with these little smaller ones. I didn't hit that at all. So, snapping. You want to snap for me. There you go. Then I'll have these pieces come straight down. That way I can make the roof have a little bit of a different slant to it. There we go. Something like that. And then I'll come in and fill in the gaps a little bit later. For now, let's see if it's going to connect at all. Nope. Looks like it'll mostly connect. That's good. And then out here, I want this to be... I think I want it to be brought out a tiny bit. Is that connected? No, not just a tiny bit. I'm gonna need roofing for this part too, so... for the balcony. Yeah, perfect. Alright, let's get these pieces where they gotta be. I think once I get this across, I'll have a better idea of what I'm doing. Yeah, because this is gonna go down, so let's see. Where these go? Kinda right down to the bottom. That'd be perfect. And let's see, turn snapping off. There we go. So big roof. And let's get rid of this piece because it does not belong there. Alright, so do little balconies out here. I might actually get rid of this too. Oh, I had two of them. Okay. Yeah. I'll put something there like a fire or something to mark the door, but don't really need the roof thing if that goes over. Yeah, I like it. Alright, so for this, I do have the support here. So I'm gonna run it up and let it kind of connect in and drag that roof down a little bit. That'll work. I need to fill in this piece. See if I can do that really quick with this one. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Give it a little, nice little ridge up there anyways. Beautiful. Using these pillars, I'm gonna start doing a little bit of detail around the place. So, like this, for instance. Alright, basically like this. Give the whole place a little bit of trim. Alright, let's get that done. Beautiful. I guess I will have the pillars go up in the center as well. Beautiful. Okay, now for the finishing touches, we're just gonna go in and fill these gaps in. So I've already started a little piece here and just have to do the other side. So let's get this going, and I'm just gonna leave it with what it is, the granite for now. There we go. Patch the rest of it in. And beautiful. There we go. Perfect. Let's see if these look good or not. Give it a little bit of a frame. Alright, that brings this video to an end, and hope you all enjoyed. I'll be putting the showcase up soon, so thanks for watching.